Pisces! Oh my god, I was so nervous that I wouldn't get to your reading, guys. I'm not sure if you guys are really busy or whatever, but this full moon has really, really kicked me into action. And Virgo, Virgo season, things like that. Okay, guys, I've been waiting for a really long time. I think our reading is very special this month. So, I have like friends on the way to come get me soon, and they're just gonna have to wait. I definitely have to express my true feelings to my Pisces fellow fishies, you know what I mean? So, yeah, we're the last sign. So it's like I go through 11 signs before I could actually give us a reading, and that's okay, it just kind of sucks sometimes because after all my energy's gone and everything like that, and then there's Pisces, like one of the most special signs. So I'm gonna do my best, guys, but I know you're empathic. And I just want to tell you before the video even starts, I'm a little energyless. This moon that we have tomorrow in our sign, we do have a Pisces full moon. Some of you may not know that. I've been working all day, actually all day yesterday and all day today, just kind of getting these readings ready and doing certain things. And one thing that I'm just going to speak, just in case there's anybody watching that can relate, because I know that Pisces are kind of like pawns for the universe a little bit. Not pawns, but we definitely work for the universe. And sometimes I realize that I'm going through things simply because the world is going through them. And sometimes people can learn through us, Pisces. So if you're busy and you weren't able to do A, B, and C, I mean, maybe you did A, B, and C, but you weren't able to make it to D, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, I'm kind of talking to myself here too because we can only do so much, okay? We are such giving people. And I think that that might be some of the transformations happening for us in this month with this full moon tomorrow on September 6th, okay? And also, the sun is in Virgo. So when the sun is in our opposite sign, just like if you were a Libra and the sun went into Aries, well, the sun is the farthest away from you. You know, this is a zodiac wheel, and here's Pisces, and the sun is in Virgo. So it's the farthest away from us that it can get, but don't worry. You know, if we've been feeling cold or left out in the cold, or it's just, I've been expressing to the other people on these videos, the other signs, that Virgo season, it really, I don't know if you guys can chime in and help me out here, but as a Pisces, Virgo is our opposite sign. It's very critical and logical and practical and grounded and earthy, you know what I mean? Whereas Pisces is emotional and creative and spiritual and dreamy and intuitive. So together, me and Virgo, or us and Virgo, make a hell of a team. But Virgo energy as a collective is very critical and almost judgmental. So it's very interesting to go through Virgo season. And we're going to be in Virgo season until the 23rd of this month, okay? This is a very important month. We have Mercury direct, okay? So it's finally okay to buy certain things and travel long distances and sign certain leases and documents. That's fine now. We had to take a little break and go back to the past a little bit. But now Mercury is direct on the 5th. And I'm glad I mentioned that, because these readings are going to be a little bit different, Pisces. I know that you'll be understanding about that. I'm just following my intuition. And I wanted to share a little bit of something before we start your reading. I've definitely been doing a lot of things with the light and the dark, okay? As a Pisces, we have those two opposite fish, right? So, we're swimming in different directions. So it's kind of like no matter what we do in life, it's going to be an opposition or a contrast. And what I've realized, is it's a lot easier to accept the fact that we're light and dark than it is to just try to live as all one. Some people want to be all dark or all light, and it just doesn't work that way, especially if you're a mutable dual sign. So, for the last couple of months, especially with that Leo eclipse, yeah, about that. How was that for you guys? Very, very intense and magical for me. And I think that was the main access point of my light and dark, because the moon is feminine and the moon is dark energy, comes out at night, and the sun is masculine energy. It comes out in the day. So it's light and dark. Okay, the moon and the sun are our universe's way of balancing the light and the dark. They don't usually ever come together in the sky though. So last month when that Leo eclipse happened, on a collective, we all went through something, whether we know it or not. We all went through a slight change in consciousness. The moon, the dark, moved in front of and blocked the light. So, I've been really thinking about what that could mean intuitively, and I've went through so many changes. I've actually embraced the fact that I'm on the dark and the dark side, you know what I mean? And I'll probably do a video about that. But if anything, I've realized that light is not good and dark is not bad. And realizing that has made me see in a completely different way. I am accepting of certain messages now. Certain people, excuse me, who have, bothered me before just don't anymore. It's just like when you see your own light and dark, you can definitely accept other people's light and dark, okay? So that's a little bit about the journey that I've been on for the past couple of months. It's definitely an ongoing journey. And I'm saying all this because it's Virgo season, and Virgos are angels. We're the universe, Pisces. Pisces is the universe, the 12th house. Well, the opposite of 12 is 6. Sixth sign is Virgo, and 6 is a very angelic number. So Virgos are angels. They are very much angels, and Libras are archangels. Not sure if you guys knew that. Okay, so if you know a Virgo, they're very much an angel. Okay, they are the human form of an angel here, the only angel on the zodiac wheel. And 6 is a very angelic number, like 666. People think that's a devil number. The devil actually used to be an angel, though. You see what I mean? So if you're seeing numbers like that, they're very angelic numbers. Just like 2 is an angelic number, and 3 is an angelic number. So, I'm saying all that because I thought it would be really nice. I'm sure you already seen the title of the video, but I'm going to pull out my Indigo Angel deck today to get some angel guidance for us with the light. So the light is going to be talking to us today, but we got to keep it balanced up in here, okay? So I pulled out the dark as well. And these cards, I'm not sure if you can tell, but they're quite bigger than my regular tarot cards. These are oracle cards, so they're a bit bigger. So when I shuffle, they take a lot longer, okay? Our message came out, it took a long time for it to come out. I was getting a little impatient and things because I'm just like so nervous I wouldn't be able to get to our reading. Sorry, Spirit. I know I should remain patient and things like that. But I was like really nervous and anxiety about it. So what I'm trying to say is that I shuffled and I meditated, and I have our reading right here, Pisces. So let's get into it. I think I've said all the details here. And we'll talk about our moon here in a minute. And we talked about the sun being in Virgo and how that could be very harsh on us, and the sun is the farthest away from us. Okay, so I think we understand there what's going on. There's a lot of other energy too, but I'll probably be back sometime this month to actually do some other astrology videos for us. Okay, so oh yeah, that's what I had to tell you, is that with this Mercury retrograde and everything like that, well, Mercury went direct today. And Mercury is in our 6th house of lifestyle right now, but on the 19th it's going to move back into our 7th house of relationships, and Venus is going to be there too. Okay, so Venus is going to be in our 7th house of relationships, making it lovey and passionate and attracting. And then Mars is also going to be in our 7th. I think Mars is already in our 7th house, so just be careful not to fight with people around you at work and things like that. But since Mercury was retrograde and we had to go back into the past and fix unfinished business, and maybe some exes came back, maybe some people we thought we were done with came back into our life, who knows, Mercury retrograde. All I know is Mercury retrograde, I'm just careful about communication, I'm careful about electronics, and I don't really like to drive long distance places and stuff like that because certain things can happen that just, I ain't got time for it. So yeah, what I'm trying to say is that I thought it'd be really cool to do a past, present, and future reading, because the past and the present and the future are weirdly intertwined, right? We're all are one, and I think that they're all a part of the same thing. So I have 3 cards here for us, and of course we have the light and the dark, and it's about our past, present, and future. So Pisces, the light and the angels have revealed to me that in the past there was something that we accepted. I can relate to this, okay? I'm not sure if a lot of you can, but I know that I can definitely relate to this. There's so much that I have accepted about my past, okay? This is literally accepting your past. And there's a beautiful full moon around her, and she has beautiful flowers on her crown chakra around her head. So I can tell that Pisces are coming from a place of purity, of thought. Our thoughts are purified. Our thoughts are higher thinking. And around this full moon, we're definitely going to be even accepting even more. I think Pisces have just realized that past, present, and future thing. I think we've realized the light and the dark, and we realize why the hell we're here, okay? For us to have a full moon in our sign, you know, it's very, very like all our energies are being called, and I'm gonna be doing hella rituals and hella meditating for the planet. Okay, so it's our time, Pisces. This is our full moon tomorrow, and you know we are in a very accepting position. And this is coming up for our past position. So it's not only that we're accepting our past, but we're also accepting we were accepting in our past. So in the past, yesterday, an hour ago, 2 hours ago, a year ago, I think this is the recent past though. That's how past, present, and future readings work. They all go together, so they're not completely too spread apart. But however you see this, Pisces, this is going to apply to you in your own intuition. So we are in an accepting stance. We're coming from that. And you know, this is great because some people go through hell to accept things, and they just can't accept things no matter how hard they try. So for us to be very big and mature like this, we've been through some pretty harsh spiritual things, and we're so mature about it that we're just not willing to fight anymore the universe. So whatever happens in our past, present, and future, we're just willing to accept now. And I definitely can second that because I'm just totally in an accepting spot. Like, I think it's just because I've been so hurt and so let down. You know what I mean? Like, I was so let down. I've been so let down lately that I've just literally been pushed into this accepting spot. Like, oh, that didn't work out. Cool. Cool. So we are coming from a very accepting spot, Pisces. That's very beautiful to see. I'm very proud of the other Pisces who are accepting their flaws, accepting their wrongs, and their accepting who we are as people. Like, this acceptance can be anything, but we're also accepting that things come full circle, right? And that maybe we don't have all the answers right now. So for our present moment, we have send love. And immediately when this card came out, I felt as if this was talking about the full moon tomorrow. Right now, Pisces, we need to send love. And this is giving me chills right now and kind of like almost making me emotional because Pisces are very strong people. The rest of the zodiac will need us. And this is our chance tomorrow with this Pisces full moon, okay? Our energy is going to be full in the sky, all right, with Virgo opposite of us. So we have the Virgo working in the sun and the awareness of things. And then behind the scenes, we have Pisces, and we have this beautiful full moon that's gonna heighten our dreams and everything. And I think we just are in a very strong and powerful position that we are going to need to send as much love as we can to people, places, and things around us. We have all these hurricanes going on right now. We have all these riots and racism, things like that. The world is just, you know, it's beautiful, but it's also dark, kind of like our reading. And we really need to send love. I know this. The angels are telling me. My intuition is just really, really, it's kind of like I just want to stop talking about it and go send love to somebody. That's how, like, important I know that this is. There's people around you that need love, Pisces. And the angels are going to reveal who that is. You are really able to send love to people. And it looks like this lady is holding stones in her hand. So it's kind of like she won't even cast a stone. She's holding the stones and not casting them. So we might have some pretty harsh words to say to somebody. Or maybe these stones were actually thrown at us and we have accepted them. And instead of throwing them back at people, we're just going to hold them so that no one else gets stones thrown at them. You see how we're being the bigger person here, Pisces? I just sense a lot of maturity with us. I've even felt that alone in my energy. So to see it come out in our reading is really amazing too. So we might need to hang our head low and be around people who just need love. And they can be very nasty people. You know, Pisces attract really awful people sometimes because we're just, you know, meant to fix people and heal people and help people and send love to people. In our present moment, we are definitely sending love out into the universe. And make sure you guys are working with me to do that tomorrow around the full moon, okay? Now, a couple cards popped out for our future. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you the first card that popped out, which is the Mother Mary. Okay, this is literally a Virgo energy, okay? Some of us may be with Virgos. I'm with a Virgo. But Mother Mary, you know, as far as biblically, you know, she is a very pure soul. She was very angelic and obviously Jesus' mother. So that's exactly what Virgo energy reminds me of, is the Mother Mary. So this is also talking about, Pisces, that the Mother Mary is here to protect us in purity and light. This might be talking about remaining pure to ourselves in our future. This is coming up for our future now. Okay, so the Mother Mary may visit you in a dream. We may be headed towards purity or angels in the future, of Virgo in the future. But the one thing I know about Mother Mary in Virgo energy is that they can create energy alone. You know how it takes two people to have a kid, or it takes two energies to create something? Like Pisces need two fish. Well, Virgo, like, you know how Mother Mary was impregnated without conception? Like, she didn't have sex with anyone. She just had a baby because she created Christ. You know, and I'm not a religious person, but I know that Mother Mary, she's a very, very beautiful soul, and she's able to create things by herself. So that is reminding me of our energy, Pisces. We're able to create things by ourselves. That's another reason why we need to send love in our present moment, because we're just so strong and intuitive. I think sometimes we feel so left out and so Pisces and so misunderstood that we really don't pay attention to how fucking awesome we are. Like, people love us, people adore us, people really look up to us, and we help so many people. We don't even mean to. We don't even really need anything for it. We don't even think we're helping you that much. But Pisces, if you walk into a room, everyone's affected. That guy that was gonna trip on the outside of the store, he's not gonna trip now because your beautiful presence was by him. Those people aren't gonna break up now because you went to their house. You know what I mean? Like, our energy is just healing, and that's what the Mother Mary is here for, is the healing energy. This is coming in our future. But it just also reminds me of how beautiful Pisces energy is, the fact that we can create on our own. She's a very beautiful Mother Mary figure as well. But I believe that this is just angels. Angels are coming our way into the future. Mother Mary purity, okay? And maybe abstinence for some of us. It could be interpreted in many ways. And we also had dreams come up for the Mother Mary. So that's why I'm seeing that we're going to be dreaming in kind of like the archangel realms. And we also need to express our dreams, Pisces, because expression and dreams came up. They kind of flew out at me. And, you know, I didn't want a bunch of cards here. It's supposed to be just 3, but it's dream expression. That just kind of creeped me out. Sorry, there was a mouse. I'm like kind of staying at my old parents' house right now by myself. It was a cute mouse, but it really scared me. It's kind of creepy, you guys. But anyway, let me focus. Yeah, the expression of our dreams. We definitely, like, okay, Pisces, pause. We have prophetic dreams. Like, we literally dream about visions. I know I do. I have like so many dreams about certain things, and it doesn't even make sense, but symbolically it does, like metaphorically it does. So pay attention to your dreams, especially around this full moon. Sorry, I'm just like really creeped out. And it might even be a sign. Like, what if that's an illusion? Like, I don't know. I don't really trust too many things right now, but so what could this mean? We may need to scurry. We may need to be behind the scenes a little bit. You know how Mother Mary's talking about, you know, working alone and things like that? Maybe that's why we're sending love and accepting also. Who knows, Pisces? I'm just very spiritual, so I think everything means something. So really, what helps me with my dreams and what helps me with expressing my dreams is that, whoa, that got like a really weird orange color. But it helps me realize how I feel. Because I might have a dream about a flying elephant. And if that flying elephant, you know, elephants don't fly unless you're talking about Dumbo. But, you know, I pay attention to how the dream made me feel. So if I felt happy about that flying elephant, then that's all that the dreams were trying to show me. So when you have dreams that are just about random people and random things, don't get hung up too much on the actual detail of that dream. Like, you know, that's Virgo for you. Like, maybe you need to hit up a Virgo to actually help you with the details of your dream. But to be honest, it's more about how we're made to feel. Pisces are very intuitive and very empathic. So pay attention to the way that your dreams make you feel. If you're scared, if you're happy, if you're insecure. Pay attention to the symbols. And, you know, Pisces are really ruled by dreams. So this is about expressing our dreams, okay? This is coming up in our future. And the Mother Mary is basically expressing to us that we need to express our dreams, you know? She's just telling us very sweetly that we need to express our dreams. So that was it for the light, okay? And we're going to go back over this before I end the video. But we're going to get to the dark messages, Pisces. And not necessarily bad, but dark, okay? This is what the light couldn't reveal to us. So we're digging a little deeper here, going a little bit beneath the surface. And in our past, we have Grove, okay? I believe Virgo got this card as well, and Capricorn as well. So there are certain energies on the zodiac wheel that are being healed. And it's really interesting that in our past, we have all this acceptance energy and all this healing energy. Because Grove, you know, we see this stone here and this cat sitting here. And it talks about healing broken hearts and how... I'm not sure the noises I'm hearing now, but I'm just kind of sketched out. But I remember reading about this card. It has a lot of fall. It has a lot of transformation energy. So we were going through a transformation in the past. And I think we've accepted that transformation for ourselves. We're really sitting stone on this bench here in the park. And this talks about replenishing friendships. It talks about forgiving people and maybe apologizing. And the main point is that this grove can heal any pain. So this is like a very healing energy, a very healing pain, right? Sometimes we just need to sit in the forest on this stone bench and, you know, call it a day. And I love cats. So... Interesting that this would come up for our past. So this kind of relates to me. I think a lot of friendships have been healed, and I had a broken heart. Not really like a broken heart, but the pain that I was carrying in my heart was accepted. I accepted it, and it was healed. So I understand why Grove is coming up for us in the past. I hope that you can relate to that too, Pisces. Anything that you may have been going through in the past, you just might find yourself oddly okay with it now. I'm not sure if some of you feel like that, but it's like, I'm okay. I really don't care anymore about that. So sorry. I think it's my own chair that I'm hearing. I'm not sure. But you can just tell from my energy that I'm going to be very I don't know, like just observant. Okay? Because that kind of comes up in our reading a little bit too, Pisces. There's a lot of interference right now too, and I believe that's like what this energy is, you know, like me just feeling like I wasn't gonna make it to the Pisces reading and seeing this mouse, you know, I mean, I have not seen a mouse in this house the whole 2 weeks I've been here, and then I look down and there's one. So I don't know what a mouse means spiritually, but I don't know. So yeah, we're coming from a very healing position in our past, Pisces. And I believe a lot of our pain, especially broken hearts or emotional pain, it's definitely, we're coming from a place of healing it. And we might have even healed it on our own. That's what feels right for me. But let's move on to our present, okay? We're going to need to talk about this. We have trapped. Okay, this makes sense, Pisces, because we could feel trapped a lot. Sometimes we feel trapped by the energies around us, and sometimes we feel trapped in our own mind, and sometimes we feel trapped with the way that we feel. Sometimes we feel like certain energies are trapping us. And I know that I feel pretty trapped right now. I don't like the house I'm in. I don't like certain things that are happening to me at all right now. And I hope you can just see that and learn that from my energy here. I'm just going to be very real with you guys and very vulnerable. I'm glad that you're seeing all this because this is my life right now. Maybe there's going to be some Pisces that can relate, like, oh my God, going through the same thing. So, you know, if you're living in a situation that's kind of weird, I know a Pisces moon that's kind of going through this too. And Taurus actually got this card for their past, I think. But we're getting it for our present, Pisces. So we are feeling pretty trapped right now. And I am not going to deny that. Like, I definitely feel pretty trapped. My life's in a very, like, stand-stilly spot. But the point of this card, while I'm just babbling on about it, the actual meaning of this, the dark has shown us this card because this is temporary. Okay, I'm here to tell you that prison is in the mind. And we just got out of Mercury retrograde. So if you were feeling imprisoned in your mind, or if you were feeling imprisoned, emotionally, just know that all prisons are in the mind, and that this is only in temporary imprisonment. You are free. We are never truly stuck or trapped anywhere. So just meditate, Pisces, and we are a water sign. Water cannot be trapped, okay? So these entities, there are certain energies that want Pisces to not be psychic and not feel their blessings coming. But this is good to get out of the way, because I'd rather feel trapped now than in my future. And I don't like feeling trapped now either, but this could also be protection. This card talks a little bit about, well, at least to me, it talks about protecting, okay? So, we really need to figure out if we're being protected or if we're being trapped somewhere. And if we do feel trapped, we have to identify why we're feeling trapped. You know what I mean? And it's very, very critical that we do that. It's very, very critical. So just know, Pisces, that if you are feeling trapped, that it came through in spirit today. The darkness is revealing that to us. I don't want to reveal that to anybody, but I love that the card came up, because that's why I like these new decks that I got, because they just show you exactly what it is. You know what I mean? Exactly what maybe you didn't want to tell people. But if you're not a Pisces who's trapped right now, if you're not dealing with feeling trapped, then you need to help the rest of us out, because some of us are feeling very energetically trapped. But we're very strong, Pisces. You know what I mean? When water is trapped, it creates a new path. Water can destroy iron, okay? So I have all the faith in our situation. It's going to turn around very quickly. This is just the last little bit of junk that is trying to keep us, because our whole life is about to change. I just know it. This whole full moon and everything like that, definitely going to change our whole life. So we really need to focus on our future, not our present moment. Because right now, if I focused on all this, the mouse and all this other things, you know what I'm saying? Like, it'll just distract me from my future. It just distracts me from my reading with you guys. It distracts me from my intuitiveness. And so there's something here about being distracted as well. There's something here about being trapped and encaged and imprisoned. And it wouldn't really surprise me if we were the ones trapping our own self. In my situation, it does seem a little bit circumstantial, like I'm actually feeling trapped physically and like there's nowhere to go and things like that. But it's all an illusion, Pisces. This is what this Pisces full moon is going to reveal to us, that this is all an illusion. Life can get better in a second. Life can get worse in a second. So yeah, we are trapped in our current position, but that's okay, Pisces. We're going to get through this, and we're going to get out of this. We're going to bust out of jail. So for our future position, we have choices. I believe Leo got this card as well. And notice that the man has white and black wing. So in our future, there are going to be future choices that we have to make in our future coming up. Okay, they haven't came yet, but we're getting ready to have to make some choices. And it's going to be choices between the light and the dark. Remember that they're not good or bad, but we just still have to choose. So there's going to be certain choices that we have to choose between. Light decisions and dark decisions. We might be feeling kind of, contrasted. We might be choosing between two fish, but I don't know, Pisces. There's some choices coming up for us that this full moon is going to reveal in our future. And I think we're going to know what this means as time goes on. So that was for the future position. Maybe that's why we're feeling trapped in our present moment, because soon, kind of if we weren't trapped right now, then we might have all these difficult decisions to make right now. So it's very important that we're just kind of staying still. Just know that this could be a very beautiful thing happening. I kind of when I talked to Taurus about this, I kind of compared it to a traffic jam. How sometimes you're stuck in a traffic jam and you're like, it's okay though, because you're still on the road. Eventually the traffic's going to pick up. Eventually this bird cage is going to open for us. And when it does, we're going to fly high. We're going to soar so high, okay? So don't worry about this illusion of being trapped, okay? Because we're going to have some choices to make once we're free again. Obviously there's just something, like wherever we're trapped at, there's just some energy we needed to clear up. I've learned so much from being here at my old parents' house. I've been alone with my own energy, and I've just learned so much that I know that I probably would not be the same person if I wasn't going through all this, because I'm humbled and all that good stuff. So just embrace the current moment and trust the fact that we're being trapped for a reason, because why would anyone trap a fish, you know what I mean? For a reason. Maybe he trapped it in a cage so that the shark won't eat it, you know? So that was the past present reading for us Pisces. And we also have at the bottom of the deck of the light, we have a physical outlet. So the underlying energies, we needed a physical outlet for our acceptance, or maybe we accepted the fact that we have a physical outlet. For me, this house is my physical outlet right now. It's a place to stay when I'm not, like, I'm kind of homeless. So, you know, this physical house is an outlet for me, and I've accepted that, obviously. Also, sending love is the physical outlet as well that we need to use for our present. And as far as Mother Mary, she could be our physical outlet. Purity could be our physical outlet. Expressing our dreams, we could use that as a physical outlet. We're going to really need to physically let all this stuff out, especially everything that we learn with the Pisces full moon tomorrow and everything. We're going to need to physically let all that out. Very much so. Very, very, very much so. So that was the light. And then we have the fledgling. Okay, we have the fledgling for that's at the bottom of the deck for the dark. So the fledgling, if you see that large number 1 up there, this is the beginning. This is a new beginning. I don't know if that's the refrigerator or what I'm hearing, but it's starting to creep me out. The fledgling is on a new beginning. Okay, it talks about not knowing everything before experiencing it. So, you know, sometimes Pisces, we could be so psychic and we understand the past, present, and future that if we don't have the answer, we always feel the answer. We always dream about the answer. But there's certain things that we don't have the answer to right now. For instance, I don't know why I'm here. I don't know why I'm trapped. I know why, but I don't. I don't know why it has to happen for so long. I'm still waiting to get out of this bird cage. You know what I mean? But we're going to get out. Okay, and we're going to go off on a new journey. This is talking about not knowing things yet until we experience it. So there's a lot of experience to be had. Okay, this is going to really pop off for us in the future. And that was our underlying energy. So as far as healing, that was a part of a new beginning for us. New relationships that ended poorly, us reuniting and reconciling with those people and healing our broken heart, that was a new beginning. This trapped feeling, okay, it has a lot to do with this fledgling. We are being trapped before okay, what I just seen in my head is a bird that doesn't appreciate the fact that it can fly. So the universe manifested this cage for this bird. Like, haha, you're a bird, you're meant to fly, you don't appreciate flying, so I'm going to put you in a situation where you can't fly. So at the end of that challenge, when the bird cage is opened again, you think that bird is going to fly? I do. I think that bird is going to fly. I think that bird is not only going to fly, but it's going to know that it's meant to fly, and it's going to do it so with passion, and it's going to fly all the time now. So maybe we're being held captive right now in a certain standstill in our lives so that we can appreciate something greater, because this is definitely a new beginning. Okay, all of the dark cards have to do with this fledgling, and all the light cards have to do with this physical outlet. Okay, that's what I mean by the underlying energy. And there's even choices that we have to make between the light and the dark that are part of this fledgling journey as well. Okay, so it's all starting for us Pisces. And obviously the journey that I've been on with the light and the dark and all the healing and accepting that I've been doing, obviously it's just Pisces, because we're all doing it. This is our reading here. And, you know, my dreams have very much been expressing themselves. I've had way more dreams, but this full moon, I'm surprised we didn't get the moon card, because there is a moon card, and a lot of the other people got the moon card. Oh, I just saw it though. I guess I can show it to you. But we didn't get this card, but this is what the moon card looks like. I love it. Very, very amazing. Beautiful, beautiful deck of cards here. And we also have letting go. So, Pisces, I know, you know, it's like, even when I stopped this video, 5 minutes later, I could totally not feel like what you're seeing me as. I know that you might know what I mean by that. We just go back and forth between lots of emotion, okay? We have some choices to make. And I guess what I want to do is what I've done for all the other videos. And I want to hold the light and the dark up together. So the light for our past was showing us acceptance. So we accepted this healing process that needed to take place. That's why we are where we are right now, Pisces, because we accepted the light. We accepted the fact that we needed to heal and apologize to certain people, and we needed our broken heart to mend. So we accepted that journey. We accepted everything that this journey entails. So just keep that in mind whenever you're in a situation and you're wondering why the hell you're there. Well, it's because in a different realm, in a past life, you accepted, like you basically signed up for this. Okay, I try to remember that as much as I can. Now this is interesting for our present moment. We have send love and trapped. So Pisces, looking at it this way, the dark is trapping us, and well, the dark is showing us that we feel trapped, and the light is telling us to send love. Okay, so we may feel trapped when it comes to sending love. We may feel like nobody's sending love to us. Help us. We do need love right now though, Pisces. So it's interesting what the light and dark are trying to show us here. Maybe we need to trap ourselves in love. Maybe we need to surround ourselves in love. We need to stay in love and send love to those who are trapped. Remember how I was telling you at the beginning of this video that sometimes we're put in situations so that other people can understand themselves? Well, maybe a lot of people feel trapped right now, and maybe it's the trapped people that we need to send love to, you know, and that could even be our own damn selves. Maybe we need to send love to our own selves because we are trapped and we are surrounded by a really harsh negative energy. Now for the light, we had a lot of these cards. We had Mother Mary, right? And we had expression. Dreams and expression. Okay, so we're expressing our dreams, and we have some choices. Okay, so honestly, this applies to me. It might apply to some of you. Sometimes I make the choice whether or not to express some of the dreams I have. Do you? Like sometimes I have really, really weird dreams about people, and they do really weird things in those dreams, and I don't really want to express it to that person. Other times I have a dream about someone and I think it's so important that I like immediately tell them. So this is the choice or not to reveal the light and dark. This is the choice between light and dark, but it's the choice between expressing our dreams. You know, maybe we have the choice to do that. You know, that's just one way of interpreting that card there. But just know that the light is all about a physical outlet. The light is actually being a physical outlet for us to send love, for us to accept, for us to meet with the Mother Mary, and for us to have these dreams, okay? And then we have this new beginning of hope, okay, and loyalty. And we have choices here. We have a lot of choices after becoming, like, we're trapped right now, but our future is coming. And after being trapped, oh my God, interesting. Okay, so just observe here, Pisces, what I just saw. You see how this is, the bird is in the cage? And then we have choices. Look at what's right by that moon up there, a bird. It's almost like that. I was just getting ready to say that bird is going to be let free. Maybe we are going to be let free tomorrow on that full moon. Like, I don't feel super trapped or anything, but maybe I just don't want to admit it or something. Like, I definitely feel certainly trapped. Like, I feel stagnant. I feel like I'm waiting for something to happen. You know what I mean? And maybe that's better. You know, the patient card didn't come up for us, but maybe we just need to be a little bit more patient. Maybe if we weren't trapped, we wouldn't send love as much. Pisces do better at sending love and meditating when we're staying still. So whatever that may mean to you, Pisces, I pray and hope that you related to this as well, because I really wanted to do your reading today. I've been working so hard at, like, I go to McDonald's and upload videos. It takes like fucking 4 hours. But luckily I have a bunch of friends that I'm gonna go hang out with tonight, and they have Wi-Fi, and the videos upload pretty quickly. So sometime tonight, it's pretty late now, like 8, not real late, but later on tonight, before the Pisces full moon tomorrow, so happy that I got these videos recorded. I did not know how this was going to happen. I don't have any Wi-Fi. I'm not in my usual comfortable recording spot. I just can't wait until our better life comes, Pisces. Like, I know a lot of Pisces are really stuck right now and just dealing with the bullshit of just a bunch of different falling apart lives. But it's all because we're going under this like rebirth process right now. You know, I feel the energy of us. I feel that the majority of us are really sad. And this is like kind of a tough reading. You know, I was so excited to do our reading because it's like our full moon tomorrow and stuff like that. But, you know, full moons don't always mean like positivity. It means completions and new beginnings. So, for the most part, I'm just really eager to find out the new beginnings of this full moon. Really, I am. And I'm willing to embrace that. And Pisces, just what advice could I give us? You know, I need your guys' advice. Would you comment below? I just try my best to stay optimistic about stuff, and I try my best to like see everything for a reason, and just keep that intuition strong. Make sure we're meditating, and make sure that our mind is clear. Make sure we're getting rest, drinking water, all those good things like that, Pisces. Other than that, you know, I just want to give you spiritual advice like that because this full moon is going to come and go, and this is our time tomorrow to really, really, really access these energies, okay? So we need to take advantage of this full moon tomorrow. We need to meditate and send love to the universe no matter how shitty our situation is. There's people who are out there that are, it's very much about letting go. I just opened up to that one again. And there's butterflies. So we are getting let go of. That cage is going to open. We're in a cocoon. Oh, I didn't really see that cage as a cocoon. Because see, is that caterpillar trapped or is it in a cocoon? You know, is it just undergoing a transformation process? Interesting, interesting. Thank you, angels, for allowing me to see that imagery in my head. So, Pisces, we're not trapped. We're just temporarily waiting for this transformation, okay? And it may seem chaotic right now, but this is like kind of the Tower card. It's okay. Everything's falling apart so that it can fall better together. I am really happy that I got to get to your reading. I can't wait to upload all these and see what you guys think. And I can't wait to be back next month. It's 8:08. Infinity. Synchronicities. All right, Pisces. I think we're going to be okay. We just need to stick together and we just need to stay spiritual. Do not let those forces win. The light and the dark are on our side. It's the other forces, okay, that try to get in the way. So let's just stay strong and positive and keep optimistic about things because we don't want our blessing to be blocked. Mark my words. Next month, everything's going to be different. Everything's going to be different. I just know it. So it's about getting through this Virgo season, learning from our opposite sign, being a little bit more practical and logical about things, and learning what it is to learn from this situation, okay? So all my love to you, Pisces, beautiful, beautiful people. Let's heal the universe together tomorrow. Let's dream and send everyone magical vibes, okay? And let's not forget ourselves because, you know, we're not doing super well. So if there's anyone else watching these videos, please send positivity to us, Pisces. We're working really hard and we're always going through emotional pain in the universe. Thanks for listening, Pisces. I gotta go. I think my friends are outside waiting for me. But all right, we'll talk again in maybe later this month. But if not that, we will talk in Libra season. All right. Bye, guys. Love you so much. You guys are awesome.